What's up, Padel players? Your rookie mistakes are costing you matches. Most Padel players focus on power, but few play smart. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why, despite all the time you spend on the Padel court, you're still struggling. And more importantly, I'll give you 5 simple fixes that will transform your game from embarrassing to confident. These aren't advanced techniques. They're fundamental mistakes that even intermediate players make every single match. And I guarantee there's at least one situation here where you'll recognize yourself. But first, if you want to keep improving after this video, join our free Padel community at school.com/Padel. It's where serious players go to level up their game, share tips, and find practice partners. Link in the description. It's completely free, and you'll get access to tips that aren't on YouTube. Let's start with the return of serve. This bothers almost every Padel player, especially because of the glass. Here's what most players do wrong. They position themselves randomly, and when the ball comes close to the glass, they panic and either destroy their racket or completely miss the ball at this positioning. This player is standing too far forward. And when the ball comes to the glass, watch what happens. Crack. There goes another racket. Here's the fix. Position yourself at the intersection of the side post and the first line where the 2 glass panels meet. Right here. This gives you the perfect angle for both forehand and backhand returns. Now, here's the game changer. When the ball comes close to the glass, don't swing at it. Instead, place your racket against the glass and slide it down. Watch this. I'm literally sliding my racket against the glass. My racket stays intact, and I get perfect contact. The key is reading the ball. If it's coming short, step forward and take it before the glass bounce. If it's coming fast and deep, step back and let it hit the glass first. This gives you way more time to prepare. Try this in your next match. Your return of serve will improve instantly. Mistake number 2 is what I call the death zone trap. Most players, after they return serve, make this critical error. They move forward into this middle area between the baseline and the net. This is the transition zone, and you should never be waiting here. Watch what happens when you're caught here. Balls at your feet, impossible angles. You're completely helpless. It's like being a sitting duck. Here's where you should be, just behind the service line. This is your defensive home base. From here, you can handle anything your opponent throws at you. Now, here's a rule that works 90 to 95% of the time. I call it the line rule. If the ball's first bounce is past the service line, let it hit the glass. If the first bounce is before the line, take it directly after it bounces on the ground. Watch this in action. Ball bounces past the line. I let it hit the glass, giving me tons of time. Ball bounces before the line. I take it immediately after the ground bounce. This simple rule will eliminate most of your positioning mistakes. Sometimes you'll need to adjust for extremely fast balls or very slow balls, but 90% of the time, this works perfectly. Stop standing in no man's land. It's killing your game. Mistake number 3 is trying to be a hero when you should be playing smart defense. Here's what I see all the time. Player gets pushed back. They're clearly in a defensive position, but instead of being patient, they try to hit a winner. Result? Unforced error. Look at this. Player is clearly defending, but tries to go for a risky shot down the line. Into the net. Point over. When you're defending, your job is not to win the point immediately. Your job is to get back to the net. Here's how. First, make your opponent play. Hit safe shots that keep the ball in play. Lob when you can. This pushes them back and gives you time to move forward. Watch this sequence. I'm defending, so I play safe. Lob. Now they're back, I can move forward. Another safe shot. Wait for the right opportunity. Now I can be aggressive. The key is patience. When you're defending, think, how can I get back to the net? Not, how can I win this point right now? Your opponents will start making mistakes because you're making them play extra shots. This is how you win points from defensive positions, through patience, not power. Mistake number 4 happens at the net, and this is where most intermediate players think they're good, but they're actually making critical errors. Look at these common mistakes. Racket too low, elbow back, wrist moving all over the place. This creates slow, weak volleys that give your opponents easy balls. Here's the proper setup. Racket at head level always. Elbow forward, not back. Second hand in front for balance. And here's the crucial part. Your wrist should not move. Watch the motion. I'm cutting down through the ball, creating that slight slice effect that makes it difficult for opponents to attack. The power comes from stepping into the ball, not from swinging. Now, tactically, when you're at the net, you're in the attacking position. But that doesn't mean you try to end every point in one shot. Watch this approach. I'm at the net, but I'm patient. I make my opponent play, moving them around. Volley to the left, volley to the right. I'm waiting for the right ball to finish the point. There it is, a ball that sits up perfectly. Now I step forward and finish. The mistake most players make is trying to finish every ball. Be patient at the net. Make them play, wait for your opportunity, then strike. Final mistake, and this one loses more points than any other, panicking on lobs and choosing the wrong overhead shot. Here's what most players do. Lob comes over, they hesitate, then they panic and rush backward. Result? They're off balance and either miss completely or give an easy ball back. Here's the fix. The moment you see a lob, immediately turn sideways and start moving back. No hesitation. Get to the ball early so you can be balanced and choose your shot properly. Now, for shot selection, you have 3 options. If you don't have much time or you're not perfectly positioned, play a bandeja. This is a safe overhead that keeps the ball in play and lets you maintain net position. If you're well positioned and confident, you can play a vibora. This is more aggressive, with more spin and pace. And if the ball is really difficult, don't be a hero. Let it hit the glass, move back, and reset the point. Better to stay in the point than to make an unforced error trying to be spectacular. Remember, if you're not 90% sure you can execute the shot properly, don't try it. Make your opponent play another ball. Want to practice these techniques with other players who actually care about improving? Join our free Padel community at school.com/Padel. We share daily tips, analyze matches, and you can find practice partners in your area. Link in the description. It's completely free. Let's quickly recap these 5 game-changing fixes. Number 1, position correctly for return of serve and slide your racket against the glass. Number 2, stay behind the service line when defending. Never wait in the transition zone. Number 3, be patient when defending. Focus on getting back to the net, not winning the point immediately. Number 4, proper net position with racket high, elbow forward, and cut down through your volleys. Number 5, react quickly to lobs, choose the right overhead shot, and don't be afraid to let difficult balls hit the glass. These aren't advanced techniques that take months to master. These are fundamental fixes you can apply in your very next match. No fluff, just real advice for Padel players who want results. Your opponents won't know what hit them when you stop making these basic mistakes and start playing smart, controlled Padel. Join our free community at school.com/Padel. Follow us on Instagram at the Padel Club 77 for daily tips, and remember, play smart, win more. I'll see you in the next video, and more importantly, I'll see you dominating on the Padel court.